Hello lovely people and welcome back to Yoga with Kate. I hope you're all fit and well. Namaste to you all. Today's class we're going to be doing yoga for asthma. Now if yoga's practiced regularly, it can really help alleviate your asthma symptoms. It focuses on using your proper lung capacity to breathe properly, helps with your posture and really alleviates stress, which is a major contributing factor to asthma. Now I've researched this. There are some pranayama techniques that can induce an asthma attack, so don't panic. Today we'll be focusing on a really simple practice that you can do at home to really use our full lung capacity, and also we'll be focusing on postures to really help strengthen and stretch those lungs, and you should leave the class feeling lovely and relaxed. So as always, please consult with your doctor before participating, and without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start off lying down in Shavasana, feet hip distance apart. Okay, we're popping our head down, palms are facing outwards towards the ceiling. Now all we're doing here is tucking our chin into our chest, popping our head back down on our mat just to ensure our spine and neck's nice and long. Okay, so as always, we're keeping those shoulders down away from those ears, and I want you to just relax there. So as I spoke about earlier in my introduction, this breathing, this pranayama technique, okay, don't worry if you can't breathe in and out for the five seconds, okay? Just do what works for you. If you're breathing in for 4 and out for 4, that's absolutely fine. You can pop your hands on your tummy if you want to check that this is working. Now the idea behind this, when we breathe in, to know we're using our full lung capacity, our stomach, when we get to number 4 or 5, our tummy should be rising. And then on the exhale, our tummy should lower first, and then the air expels out of those lungs as we release the breath. So just have a go, nice and relaxed. As always, inhaling, exhaling through the nostrils in yoga. So try to avoid mouth breathing if you can. So inhaling for 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Last one. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. So as always, we're trying to stay with that nice deep breathing throughout our nostrils throughout the practice. Okay, there's never any holding your breath in yoga. Stay nice and relaxed. We're bringing some gentle movement back to our bodies now, wiggling fingers and toes. We're gently turning those feet out and in all the way from those hip sockets, gently rolling those feet out and in, gently rolling the arms, wrists, hands gently by our bodies. And lastly, we're just gently turning our head from side to side. So first of our stretches now, we're just inhaling the arms above the head, really big stretch in the fingers and toes. We want to point into those toes, feel a lovely stretch going on in the whole of your torso here. And then exhale the arms down by your side. We're doing that one more time. Really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale the arms down by your side. So we're taking the right knee into the chest. We're interlinking those fingers just below the right knee. We want that knee just dropping to the outside of your chest. Pull it in nice and tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're swapping over sides. So left knee into the chest, interlinking the fingers just below that left knee. Pull it in nice and tight. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So we're going into bridge pose, fantastic for the lungs. So we're pulling those heels close into the buttocks now, knees pointing upwards towards the ceiling, hands, arms either side of your body, head, shoulders relaxed on the mat. Now, if you're completely new to yoga, don't panic if you can't do this perfectly. I'll give you different options. So if you're new, you're going to keep your hands where they are, push on the feet, and you're just trying to get your bottom up towards the ceiling. Now just stay there. The weight should be on those shoulder blades. If you wish for more, you can interlink those fingers underneath your back. Now we're rolling around if you're doing the more advanced option, trying to get those shoulder blades to meet in our back. And then once you're comfortable, you're really squeezing your bottom tailbone up towards the ceiling. All we're going to do here is take a nice few big inhales, exhales through our nostrils. Try and keep them nice and controlled. You should notice your tummy rising and falling with your breath in this posture. It's really good for those lungs. Last one to go. Okay, so we're releasing those arms. We're going to roll our spine down vertebra by vertebra till your back hits the mat, and then we're going to bring the knees into the chest for a gentle hug and rocking gently from side to side. Okay, in your own time, we're coming up to seated. So we're going to be sitting cross-legged or however you are comfortable, okay? Don't worry about full lotus. Okay, so here we're just going to simply start off with giving our shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So we're just going to do a few of these. If you could do a few of these every day, it will really help with your tension and stress that we carry in the upper part of our body, which stops us using our full lung capacity. It's just a few more rolls. Back and down. Well done. Okay, in front of us now, we're going to interlink those fingers and then push the palms away from us. And you really want to squeeze into those hands. And we're simply dropping our chin down towards our chest. So we're opening the back where the shoulders are here, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And yet again, give your shoulders a lovely roll back and down. Now with your right hand here, we're just going to walk the fingers out. Now if you can and you're flexible, you're going to drop down to that right elbow. If you're not, just stay on the hand. That's absolutely fine. We're going to drop that left arm over the top of our head. Now the most important thing is we keep our left buttock on the mat so we feel that lovely stretch up the side of our body. And if you can, you're slightly twisting around to look up towards the ceiling. Try not to let the shoulder creep up around those ears. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And up you come. Other side to go. So walking the left fingertips out. Yet again, this time dropping the right arm over the top of the head. Keep the shoulder away from the ears. You're trying to twist around to look up to the ceiling if you can. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up you come and give your shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So we're doing a little twist here, seated twist. We're taking our right hand, we're placing it on our left thigh. Our left hand comes behind our back. Now we're using that right hand to really push against that left thigh. We're twisting around to look over our left shoulder. Only do what's comfortable for you here. Nice deep breaths through those nostrils for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And back to center. This time, other side, left hand onto a right thigh, right hand comes behind. And yet again, you're using your left hand against that thigh to twist around to look over your right shoulder. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back to center and give those shoulders a lovely roll. Back and down. Well done. Okay, so a bit more exciting now. We're coming up to the hands and the knees. Knees are positioned just underneath where your hips are, and your hands should be underneath where your shoulders are. So really nice and simple. It's our cat and cows, are lovely restorative postures for the spine and also work those lungs. So we're going to tuck our bottom under, head under, chin under for our cat, and really squeeze the hands against the mat and try and push the middle of your back up towards the ceiling. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going the other way. So we're tilting our bottom up, head up, chin up. Keep the shoulders down away from those ears. Excuse me. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another cat stretch. So bottom under, head under, chin under. Really squeeze those hands against the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another cow stretch. So bottom up, head up, chin up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just release your spine to neutral. We're taking those knees together. We're just dropping down into child's pose. That's a lovely stress relieving posture. So hands out just in front of your head. Keep the shoulders relaxed and sink your bottom back on those heels and just stay there. Okay. So nice and slowly, we're just uncurling. Pull your tummy in as we rebuild that spine. Up we come. And yes, you guessed it, we're giving those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. Now here, behind your back, please, interlink those hands, clasp those fingers, and you're really pushing those hands down away to the floor. And simply here, we're dropping our chin down towards our chest. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and give those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. Okay, so we're coming on down to our mat. If you're complete novice, newbie to yoga, then we're going to get you doing cobra pose, which is fantastic pose for the lungs. If you're more advancing to yoga, then we get doing upward facing dog. So for our cobra pose, I want you to lean down on your mat. You're taking those hands, and those hands are just underneath your shoulders. Now, yet again, as always in yoga, it's about posture. So we want to keep those shoulders down away from those ears. All the work's going on in those hands, and we're gently pushing ourselves back up. It's really important you completely relax your lower part of your spine and those legs. So you're staying there in cobra, looking up if you can. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Okay, now you can do another cobra here, or if you wish to, you're going to go into upward facing dog. So you move those hands down to where those ribs are. You're pushing on the floor, and if you can, you're getting your body off the mat and really pushing those feet into the mat, just the tops of the feet, and looking up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And lower down into child's pose. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in. We're just uncurling. Up we come. And give those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. Okay, so we're coming up into standing. Now, nice and simple here, we're just doing a lovely standing forward bend. Now, don't worry if you're not super flexible, it's not about that. So in front of you, just want your feet hip distance apart. We're grabbing opposite elbows here. And you're pushing your bottom tailbone out behind, and you're simply resting there. Now, if you need to bend your knee slightly to get comfortable in the lower part of your spine, that's fine. Just relax your head and your neck, and you're staying there. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your hands drop down to the floor of the mat. Pull your tummy in, and we're just uncurling vertebra by vertebra and giving those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So we're taking the big toes in together, touching, bit more of a stretch going on in these lungs now. We're clasping hands, we're pointing into those fingers, and we're bouncing from side to side. Now just do as little or much as you want to do here. Don't overdo it. And then we're coming back up to center. So we're taking a nice big inhale, really big stretch up, and over we go to the left. Now here, if you can, you're really squeezing that right hip out to the right, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come and just release those shoulder blades. Other side to go now. So nice big inhale, really big stretch up, and over we go to the right, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up you come and simply release those shoulders down. Okay, we're coming to seated on our mats now. Ardha Matsyendrasana, lovely seated spinal twist. So get comfortable, pull the fleshy part of your bottom back so you're sitting on your sitting bones. So here we're taking the left foot over the right leg, left foot over the right leg. Now with your left hand, you're placing it at the base of the spine. Your right arm pushes against the left thigh and you're using the arm to twist around, looking over your left shoulder. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come back to center. Pop that leg down. So we're popping the right foot over the left thigh. Right foot over the left thigh. This time right hand comes to the base of the spine. Left arm pushes against that right thigh. And we twist around looking over our right shoulder. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come back to center, release, and we're just doing a simple little twist from our middle. Okay, just limb us up that spine a little bit more. I'm sure you'll all appreciate the next one. You've done all of the hard ones now. Now we're going to pop our legs up a wall. So wherever you're comfortable doing that, you can pop a cushion under your head or your neck. So your feet and legs are up the wall and you're popping your hands on your tummy. And I just want you to relax here. So nice deep breaths through those nostrils right into the tummy. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, fingertips, everything's nice and relaxed, and just stay there. Nice deep breaths. So you're welcome to stay here with your legs up the wall. Otherwise, we're going to take ourselves back into Shavasana as we started our practice. So lying down on the floor or the mat, palms facing out towards the ceiling, tuck your chin into your chest for me. Pop your head back down your mat just to ensure your spine and neck's nice and long. So we're finishing with a little brief relaxation to make sure you're not leaving the class with any tension. So starting with your faces, make sure your eyelids, your mouth, your tongue, your jaw are relaxed. Just release that breathing now, no more pranayama breathing, just let it resume back to normality. Down to your arms, wrists, hands, fingers. Fingers should be naturally curled, should feel a nice warmth of energy in the ends of your fingertips. Down to your spine, your back, let it sink into your mat, nice and heavy. Around the front to your tummy, make sure you're not holding on to any tension there. All the way down those legs to your feet and your toes, feet flopped out to the side, toes completely relaxed. So just for a couple of moments now, relax everything in your mind. Think of somewhere, maybe where you've been on holiday that makes you feel nice and peaceful and happy, and just try to stay with that thought. Okay, we're just going to bring some awareness back to our body now. We're going to wiggle our fingers and toes. We're gently turning those feet out and in, just rocking those feet all the way from those hip sockets, everything lovely and relaxed. Gently rolling the arms, wrists, hands gently by your body. And lastly, just gently turning your head from side to side. Final of our stretches now. We're just lifting the arms above the head, really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then just exhale the arms down by your side. We're doing that one more time. Really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. You're taking your knees into your chest for a little hug. And we're gently rocking from side to side to give those kidneys a final little massage. And then when you're ready, we're gently rocking ourselves up to seated, back on our mats. So thank you very much for joining me for this yoga class for asthma today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd be really interested to hear how you get on with it. So please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd greatly appreciate it if you did. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care of yourselves. Om Shanti, which is peace.